Good morning, children. Good morning. Yes, we will continue the same topic what we have discussed last class. Last class we have been discussing about consumer rights, how these consumers are exploited in the market, and what are the consumer movements. And to avoid this, so the Indian government has enacted certain rights according to the Consumer Protection Act. According to the Consumer Protection Act, they are given certain rights. One is right to information, right to choose, and right to redressal, and RTI. These 4 points were discussed last class. So we will continue with this. One is right to redressal case. Is a right to redressal also consumer rights. Third one is right to redressal. REDRESSAL. Right to redressal case. What is right to redressal? So here I will give you one of the fine example here. There is a Prakash. Prakash is working is a government employee, and he is having a sister. For her sister marriage, he has sent 50,000 rupees money order. He has sent his sister's marriage. He has sent 50,000 rupees in a money order to his sister's marriage. But the amount has not reached. Amount has not reached to the family. So all these family members have started going to the post office every day and inquiring about the money. So my brother has sent money by money order. I have not received. Because Prakash is away from the home, he is a government servant, and the postman is not at all giving any reply. Days was not gone. 10 days over, 20 days over, 1 month over, the postman is neglecting every day about, he is not taking very serious about inquiries. Then the matter has transformed to the Prakash. Then Prakash came out, he applied leave and came to his native place and inquired about all this information. So and so date, I have sent the money by money order on so and so day of so and so, my sister's name, dated this. This is the letter. Then he came to postman, he said no reply. Then finally I inquired about postman, then head post office, then approached police, and I got this. Then finally, by approaching this advocate, then he filed a case in the consumer courts. He filed a case against this post office. Then after inquiring all this step by step, all the process, when he has sent the money, how much he has sent money, whom he has sent money, and why it is delayed, where this mistake has taken place. By inquiring all these things by the court, and court finally has punished or given correct verdicts against the post office to pay the full amount, and with the fine compensation they have given correct verdict to this Prakash. So this is how Prakash has won this case. So he has had the right to redressal. Redressal means we can file the case in the consumer courts and get the correct verdicts and correct justice. So this is one of the rights. One is right to information, right to choose, and right to redressal. This is another example. That is the way. At the same time also, like Prakash being a government servant, he is having thorough knowledge about this, where exploitation has taken place, how it has taken place. So therefore, before purchasing, before buying anything, so a consumer or a public, producers as well as sellers should aware all these things. Learning to become well informed consumers, yes. Learning to become well informed to consumers. Therefore, even seller also is. Before you buying something, before that you should aware of this. You should have full thorough knowledge about this, about the books, about the furniture, about items, about anything which you are going to buy. Suppose you are purchasing a asset, land. You should inquire about all the surroundings, neighbors, friends, relatives. So what is the use of this? How much is the cost of this land? Or what is last year? How much land? Cost of this land? What is the present rate is going on? And who's this property? So this all information you have to gather. By confirming all those things, you have to purchase. So therefore, even any goods which you are going to buy from the marketplaces, before buying, a consumer should learn all those things. Consumer should aware this. Consumer should aware this knowledge. So therefore, we can avoid exploiting. We can avoid this. So right to represent, yes. In case if it is exploited, suppose by all that, business means unfair trade practices. Okay, all this. So even if you are exploited, finally you can represent this matter. Yes. So right to represent, it is the duty of a consumer. Yes. These right to represent this matter, even if you are exploited, and you have right to represent this matter to the courts. You can represent this matter to the courts. That is a right to representation. This is also another right. Fourth right is right to represent. Right to represent. This is also one of the consumer rights. So you have the right to represent the case in the consumer courts to get the correct decision, to get the correct verdict. So any individual, any organization, anybody have the right to represent the matter in the consumer courts. That's why normally people go to the consumer courts. Anybody, against any organization, against any company, against any institution. So they are given various examples. There is one, she is suffering from teeth pain. What doctor has did, she had taken to inside and given certain injection. So she is unconscious and she has paid this much amount. She can't pay the amount. She is exploited. And finally, she has gone to the court and court has given correct verdict to give compensation to her. So this is an Abhiram case. So engineering graduate, result of examinations written, university not published the results, she got a job, and without this certificate degree, she cannot join the government service. So therefore, she has gone to the court, get the correct decision, immediately university declared the results. So this is how the engineering graduate has got the justice. So this is how, these are the finest examples. So that is why the Indian government after 1960s and 70s, so government has enacted this Consumer Protection Act to protect this, to protect and security. They have introduced certain rules and regulations, certain rules and laws. So by doing this, we can protect these consumers in the marketplaces, consumers in the public places. So that's why, according to this Consumer Protection Act, what is that one? The popularly known as a COPRA. C-O-P-R-A. COPRA means Consumer Protection Act. What is the meaning of COPRA? Consumer Protection Act. So this act was introduced in the year 1986. Which year Consumer Protection Act started? 1986. So according to this act, Consumer Protection Act, so they are given certain rights. What are the consumer rights? Here, there are the 5 important consumer rights. Number 1 is right to information, right to choose, right to redressal, right to represent. So these are the consumer rights which is given by the Consumer Protection Act by the Indian government in the year 1986. Okay, it is very important. Consumer rights, RTI, COPRA. This one more question they will ask you. When did the Consumer Act was enacted by the Indian government? 1986. What is the full form of COPRA? COPRA. Full form of COPRA is Consumer Protection Act. Children, what is the full form of COPRA? Consumer Protection Act. So when did this Consumer Protection Act get started? 1986. 1986. Okay. What is the full form of RTI? Right to Information Act. RTI, Right to Information Act. When did this Right to Information Act started? In the year 2005. In the year 2005. So according to this 2005, so everybody, if you want correct information about any government departments, any government organization, any company or any organization, we can get correct decision. Correct information you can get through RTI. That's why they have started this RTI, Right to Information Act, according to 2005. Introduced in the year 2005. Everybody will get, if you put an application RTI, within 20 days or 30 days, exactly will get the information. People will be scared. Within the due date, they have to give the information. Otherwise, they will file a case against you. You know how to put a RTI? Just it is a format. If you give a 5 or 10 rupees paid the application fees, they will give you one format for forma and you fill it. And what you want, exact content you have to write in the application and you hand over to the office. And there is a time limit, exactly 30 to 40 days. So within 30-40 days, whatever you need, the information, exactly will get full information. Suppose within the due date, if they did not do, they will file a case against this. They will take action. That is what is RTI. Of course, that's why people will be scared. They don't go. Right? So this is how these consumers are protecting the marketplaces. And even consumers or any individuals of this, we all, for example, take organized sector and unorganized sector. Most of the people in organizing sector, the workers are exploiting like anything. Workers are exploiting by the companies, by the factories. They don't pay the salaries in time. They pay less amount. The working hours are more. They don't do pension. They don't do CL. All these problems will be there. So they are also exploited. So therefore, these all rights are introduced because to protect these unfair, wherever, to protect these workers in our unorganized sector and to protect the individuals in various sectors, they introduce this rights. They introduce this Consumer Protection Act, the year 1986. Right? So accordingly, these are the rights. So according to these rights, so anybody is exploited, we can go to this consumer courts, get the correct verdicts with the help of the courts. So in this chapter, children, you should learn about this. Therefore, you should be aware of this. Consumers should be aware of both information before going to the, should have thorough knowledge before going to purchase something. So Consumer Protection Act started in which year? 1986. What is the full form of COPRA? Consumer Protection Act. So according to this act, what are the rights are given? Right to information, right to choose, right to redressal, and right to represent. Right to represent. These are all the rights given by the Consumer Protection Act. Clear? And this is a RTI. Right to Information Act. Right to Information Act was introduced in the year 2005. These are the consumer rights. Children, are you following? So these things you have to be very, very careful. You have to remember this, right? Consumers in the marketplace, how they are going to exploit it. To avoid this, consumer, how it should be, and consumer means how consumer has taken place. There are so many issues has taken place. So many people, consumers are exploited by the companies, exploited by the organizations. Okay, due to unfair practices. So to protect this, consumer protect this movement, is 1960s. They started this Consumer Protection Act. So Indian government has enacted this 60s and 70s Consumer Protection Act. Thereafter 1986 it was introduced. Accordingly, they given certain rights: right to information, right to choose, right to appraisal, right to represent. Clear? Now we will continue next class. Right? Thank you.